Are you looking at yourself?
Absolutely.
Why are you looking at yourself?
Because that's what I do. I just got to make sure.
This is not the time for that.
This is so weird right now.
What's weird?
Right. There's cameras everywhere.
It is cameras everywhere. It's wild.
Y'all can really see my tracks. Like it's wow. Okay. Yeah, it's different.
It's a little different.
It's different. Are these speakers on?
Speakers are on, yeah.
Am I hearing myself? Oh, they're on the, do you want me to touch my Bluetooth? Like what's happening? It's completely new right now.
Nah, you can set up your Bluetooth if you want.
I don't want to.
Okay. I don't think I have anything that deals with that.
I don't think you have anything today.
I really don't. I'm not gonna lie. I came into this saying we have to record today, and I don't know what the fuck we gonna talk about.
Yeah.
But, I think today is an experiment. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. It's a whole new world.
Everything, man. This feels weird. I'm not holding the mic right now.
I feel very unkempt right now, so I just keep playing with my hair. Like I didn't do my hair. I'm just gonna say I was going for effortless, but really I just didn't do shit. I feel exposed. I feel the cameras is too good. Usually I can hide behind an iPhone camera and be like, oh shit.
But I be doing that in 4K too.
But this is different 4K. This is like real. This is real, and I don't want y'all to talk shit about me. Like, I don't want a clip to go viral now. Not this episode.
No one is going to talk shit about you.
I don't, like, if a clip go, I'm not going to be funny. I'm going to not be funny on purpose so nothing goes viral because I don't want the people that don't know me to be like, well, what the fuck is wrong with her wig? What's wrong with her hair? It's a sew-in. But, because I told you.
Go ahead.
This dude, he was in the comments on the podcast that we did on Not Just Another Sex Pod and was like, that wig trash. And I was like, buy me one.
Did he buy one?
Nah, he was like,
well, fuck him.
He was like, I got you. He put I got you and like the money emoji, and that just made me know that he was broke. Cause fuck is you doing?
Are there like telltale signs that a man is broke for a woman?
I mean, look, I am for everybody that's.
I didn't ask that. I said,
no, I'm the wrong person to ask.
Why? Can you look at someone and tell if they're broke?
No, you can't. You can't. It's not. You can't look at someone and tell that they're broke because there are people that we think are supposed to look broke, quote unquote, and they got the money because they're not spending on frivolous bullshit. So maybe the people with the frivolous bullshit are broke. Maybe it's people with 1,000 chains and I don't know. Maybe it's the people that do way too much. Maybe it's them.
I know a way to tell if someone's broke. If you go to their house and their blinds are fucked up.
No, I think that's lazy.
Nah. Like they all because
vertical blinds, you can't do shit about them. They always gonna fuck up.
Exactly.
Especially if you got kids.
And if you got money, you don't have vertical blinds.
No, what? I think some people like them.
Nah, not the vertical blinds I'm talking about. Not the ones that are real nice and cool and shit. I'm talking about those single. They mad small. You know what I'm talking about? They mad small, and you could do this to them. Like, when you put your finger on, you trying to peek.
They small?
They're small.
That's horizontal blinds, baby. You know horizontal and vertical?
Oh, you right.
Yeah, you don't know.
You're right. Horizontal blinds.
Also, we also have horizontal blinds.
Yeah, but you can't peek with ours.
But they horizontal blinds.
But you can't peek with ours. And even if...
Why are you blind shaming? That's fucked up.
I'm just saying, if your blinds is fucked up 9 times out of 10, you ain't got no bread. I lived with fucked up blinds for years.
No, people. The thing is, vertical blinds, up and down. Since you don't know, they if you have kids and shit, and you going through if they just touch them a little bit, they come down. That's a thing. What do you mean you can't have a good lifestyle with vertical blinds?
Listen,
and you can.
You ever lived in the hood?
Yes.
And you remember driving through the hood?
Yes.
You remember seeing all of the windows? Fucked up blinds.
But you know what?
Tell the truth.
I don't want to shame nobody because also when we didn't know.
Who's shaming? Listen,
wait, hold on.
Some of the best pussy is from broke.
I be shaming people. That's some of the best dick broke. We already know that. Yeah. That's common knowledge. If a nigga don't have he don't have a job, he got time to work on his dick game.
You be in the house stroke.
Yeah.
Stroke.
if he I think if you have a job, a lot of the times you're so stressed out that maybe
Your dick don't go up.
Yeah, it's not the same. But
stressed.
when you home just waiting on something to happen, the blood, you know what I mean? Like you got more blood rushing to your dick than somebody who got to work. Like it's just common knowledge.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was common knowledge, but
you sure you didn't know?
Nah, I
know.
When was
you getting the most? When was you getting the most pussy? When was it? What were you doing?
Well, I've been broke for a long time, so.
And then you're not getting as much pussy now, huh? Because you got money.
I'm married.
Because you got money.
Married.
Not because you got
not
money.
Listen, married.
But listen, when you was going without money, you was getting it. Blah, 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 blah.
Not from you.
It was killing it. But
not
now you got some money.
Not from you.
You're not getting no pussy. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I love you though.
You don't.
No, I mean I do. I do. Okay.
You don't love me.
I don't know. I got a little flustered just then.
Why?
I don't know. Thanks to Dipsy.
No, what are you doing? We didn't even start the show.
I'm trying to stay on my job before I lose it.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we had Sex and Podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Columbus, Ohio.
Wait. Is it Columbus really? Or are you just trying to cater to them because we want to be there?
Listen, and that's why I'm mad actually, because we have a show in Columbus, Ohio on September 7th, and you motherfuckers is listening, obviously. Why y'all ain't getting no tickets yet? Why y'all ain't getting no tickets? I just want to understand why y'all didn't get no tickets. Like, you ain't got no tickets, obviously, but why you didn't get the tickets? Like, it's a great show.
Why are you holding your hands like that?
Because I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
It feels like business. Like
for those that are listening,
interlocked to your fingers.
Listen, for those that are listening, we have new cameras, we have a new set, and we have new mics. And these new mics don't allow me
to hold
anything.
Like Bob Barker.
Yeah, I miss it.
I
miss it already. Like
R.I.P. Somebody said you got new mics because he passed and you didn't want to do it no more.
Didn't want to disrespect that man's
legacy. Don't disrespect that man's legacy. Yeah, only he can hold the balls of the mic, not you.
The balls of the mic?
That's the balls of the mic. That's crazy because now I'm imagining that Bob was really holding the balls of the mic. That's crazy.
That's wild.
It's all right.
Go ahead, man.
Thanks to Dipsy for supporting And Then We Had Sex. Whether you want to explore your innermost desires further or could use a little boost in self-love, Dipsy's sexy audio stories are here to help. Get an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/ATWHS.
That's what it is. Also, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Therapy Online. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/ATWHS today to get 10% off your first month.
Yo, wait.
What?
We're very upfront on this podcast, so I feel okay saying this. I did not see that mouse sitting on the arm of the chair, and I was like, "Why the fuck is this screen scrolling?" And I saw you, like. Oh shit!
I usually have the mouse near me.
That's
honestly.
Crazy.
I usually have the mouse.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that shit was gonna work like that. That's wild. I'm sorry. Okay, that was dumb. I'm just stupid. I don't do anything. I don't do anything for the podcast. So I see new shit. I'm like, man, that's crazy. You don't even need a mouse pad. That's wild.
Wait, did you say you don't need a mouse pad?
So I've learned recently that I'm just really out of touch with most shit.
You are.
As we've talked about before, I didn't realize that all laptops had cameras. I didn't know that because last time when I knew about cameras and laptops, like you had to get a webcam to go on your.
Yo, when was this? Like 95?
Wait, y'all don't have webcams no more.
It comes attached. As a matter of fact, you can actually use your iPhone with your Mac to be your SAD.
I never knew that. So I don't know. And then I still see them sell mouse pads, so I thought
no,
still
they don't.
use mouse pads.
You've never seen somebody sell a mouse pad.
They got them in Five Below.
They have them in Five Below?
I think so. I think it was a mouse pad.
It wasn't a mouse pad.
They don't sell them at all?
No, okay, so.
But why?
Because mouse pads were used because you had the little ball at the bottom. Remember those?
Yeah.
They don't have that anymore. It's all digital. It's like a laser.
That's fucking crazy. Damn.
I'm failing as a husband.
And then when you was like, you ain't never had a laptop? And I was like, no. Rich people had laptops.
No, you can get a laptop for like $400, man.
I've never owned a personal laptop ever in my life.
Well, you don't have business to take care of, so I get it.
I do have business.
Not for a lap. You don't have business that you got to take care of with a laptop.
I could type stuff in.
You type your jokes in a phone. That's it.
Wait.
What are you typing in?
I didn't have an answer because I was just like, I can type stuff. I was so dumb.
I'm not going front though. When I first got a laptop, the only thing I used it for was porn. Like that was the only thing I used it for. I didn't have no other reason.
I didn't do that, but my brother did. My older brother did. And he didn't know how to delete histories. So like every time I went to go search something like, what's the title of this show or what's this actor's name? It would be like titties. And I was like, all right, well, what is
you
that?
Put in time. You try and put in time.
Or blacked. You porn. What's the other ones that was like elite?
I don't know. I've been, what's crazy. We live in Virginia.
No, what is it, D? Which one? XXX? XNXX.
Yeah, that's a good one.
X videos. You know what XXX the NXX one, that shit kind of you ever seen it?
Nah.
That shit is elite. But it's stuff I ain't never seen before on that shit.
Like what?
I think D's eventually gonna need a mic. I think we're gonna have to get D a mic. It's some shit up there. Like it's like so a lot of these sites you go up there and you type in stuff and like it's the ones you see all the time. Like it's all the new. So you can't get new porn for real unless you're on Twitter. And you like, oh shit, I ain't never seen this, right? Or XNXX. I just got onto that recently, and that shit it's new shit. It's new stars.
How recent?
It's been a while.
No,
it was probably like a year or two ago. Was when I found out about it.
Oh, so you've been watching that constantly. That's your porn go-to.
Constantly? Not constantly. I'm saying that's the one. When I heard about it and went to it, I was like, oh, this is shit I've never seen before. Because a lot of times you see the same stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, we live in Virginia. For those that don't know, because it seems like a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
And recently they got rid of
YouPorn, right?
Pornhub.
And
YouPorn.
Wait, YouPorn too?
Well, I think Pornhub and YouPorn are owned by the same company.
Why didn't they change the name up? That's stupid.
Everybody under the same company has decided to pull out of Virginia. pull out. It's a good one. But they decided they're not going to perform in Virginia anymore. So
that's crazy.
Anytime you go to the site, you get like a warning message or error message, basically. And you have
to put your ID info.
No, they don't want that anymore. So the Virginia,
okay.
The Virginia law,
tell me what happened.
No, so the Virginia law basically states that in order for you to watch these different porn sites, the ones that are legit, you have to put in your ID information so that they can know that you're over the age of 18. But in Virginia, YouPorn and Pornhub and all of them decided that they wasn't going to do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They said, fuck it, we just ain't going to be a part of this because we mad safe, whatever the case may be. So they stopped. And it's fucked up my porn watching ever since because Pornhub was my shit. Like Pornhub and nighttime went hand in hand. It was
hand in hand. Ooh,
hell yeah.
Mad puns. Beep, 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 beep. Okay.
Nah, that was my shit.
I'm
right
surprised
there.
He didn't do it himself.
I did do it myself.
We should have D control the board too.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Wait, so okay. So what have you been watching lately?
I've been going to I forgot the name of the site because I don't even fuck with it for real.
OnlyFans?
No, not OnlyFans. Even though
you've been subscribing.
Yo, is it weird that you have a friend that's on OnlyFans and I subscribe to her?
I don't.
Like, do you find that weird?
Yeah, I find it a little bit weird.
Why?
Why would you explain to me why I wouldn't?
Because I'm over here supporting her because obviously she need the money. And
no, ain't no obviously she need the money. They don't all need the money.
Well, obviously she want the money, and you know.
Do you watch?
So here you go, right? I feel like her business model isn't good enough for me because you pay $5 for her subscription. And then she had this one video that I really wanted to watch, but she had it was like $100. She was charging $100 to watch that. I'm not paying $100 to see that.
You know what? I would be mad at if it was $100 and they weren't doing nothing.
Yo, and that's the thing. When I signed up to her OnlyFans, I was like, oh, about to see what this body look like, and she's just teasing basically. It ain't like no naked shit. Yeah, what?
Nothing. No, I'm listening.
Yeah, I mean, you. So and when I seen the other video,
Whoa,
it was like
get your words.
When I seen the video that I wanted to see, I was like, do I really want to spend this money? Do I really want to spend this money to see her? I didn't spend it though.
You didn't spend it?
I did not spend that $100 because in my mind, I was like, I'd rather see that in person. So, yeah.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
You got to go to her OnlyFans to see. But is it mad? Is that mad weird though?
It's awkward.
It's
but
awkward.
I mean,
next time you see her, are you gonna say, "Hey, my husband supports you in all your endeavors"?
This episode is gonna get so much shit.
No, I'm just saying, what you gonna tell her?
I like supporting people too.
So would you get her OnlyFans?
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
So what's the problem with me getting it?
Well, first of all, you didn't tell me.
I did. I told you.
No, he literally was like, such and such got an OnlyFans. I was like, yeah, I been knew that. He was like, oh, okay. I was like, you subscribed, didn't you? Yeah. And
that's telling you.
You just looked at me, but you weren't gonna tell me. You was just like, oh, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I wanted. Yeah.
What do you think I would have said? What do you think I should have said?
You know what?
What if one of your boys?
You had an OnlyFans?
Because I was about to say, if one of your female friends did, you wouldn't care. But one of your boys had an OnlyFans.
And you subscribed
and
to
he
it?
He fucking in there. He doing solo masturbation. He fucking the shit out of 12 women. He just going to town. And I was like, I want to see this. He got a nice body. How would you feel?
I mean, first of all,
why I've always wanted to see his body.
Oh no! How much is his OnlyFans?
Subscription $5, but for the real video it's $20.
I give you.
It's $100 for the real video.
Listen,
video.
He's one of my boys.
Yeah, he fucking in there too, and I always wanted to see what happened with that.
See, that's different. I didn't say I always wanted to see what happened with her.
Is that what you wanted to do?
I just wanted to support this young lady.
Yeah, I want to support him too.
Then I'll just give him the money and you support it.
And you gonna say this came
from Kristen? But Kristen felt like you needed some money, so here you go.
And then he gonna be like, why did she feel like I needed some money?
Because you obviously out here slutting yourself out, son.
And then he might be like, well, why she couldn't just subscribe?
Because that's my fucking woman, you bastard. See, why you trying to break up friendships? And I know who it is too.
Wait, somebody got one?
No, but I know who it would be.
No, somebody got one? Who got one?
You too excited.
No, who got one?
Too excited, Sam.
Who got one?
You too excited. No one has one yet.
Yeah,
I thought about having one. I thought about getting an OnlyFans. If this don't work, this is my last ditch effort to do anything in life. Straight OnlyFans, because I can fuck. I know I can do that.
Okay. How much are you gonna? No, I'm asking.
Hey, good enough to have an OnlyFans?
How much are you charging for your OnlyFans?
Nah,
I'm asking a question.
$10 a month, and $5 to $25 per video. And if you want personalized stuff, then that's when it goes from 50 to above, depending on what you want to see.
Above what?
50 and above, depending on what you want to see.
What kind of things would those be? That you would charge for 50 and above? I
mean, you want to you want me to call your name while I'm jerking? Hell yeah, I got you. $50. You want?
That's actually a great idea for a video. If anybody's listening, y'all should take that. That's a great, because it's it's almost like the cameo.
Yeah.
When they did the cameo,
yeah.
But that's wild. That's, man, God, you should manage some OnlyFans dudes.
That's nasty.
No, be they managers.
I don't want to be no man's manager.
Or create their business model and charge them a flat fee.
Or I can talk to your friend
Create
that
their
has his
tier.
OnlyFans, and I can say, "Hey, we're gonna come up right quick."
For what?
I'm gonna give her the business model. I got so many ideas for OnlyFans. I'm telling you, I got her.
What else you got?
Dick. Because she might need more content, so I want to make sure that she has the right content there.
You know what's crazy? It's just the people that listen to this podcast for the first time. Like, somebody was joking because they saw 3 of us in here on the live. And somebody was like, y'all about to have a threesome? And I was like, that's my brother. And somebody was like, y'all have threesomes? What y'all be doing? And I was like, did you just get to the page?
Obviously, but...
And now I could see that same person listen to this podcast saying, oh my God, I can't believe this shit. Because a lot of it is jokes, but I think people are going to be like, you don't even joke like, you're not supposed to joke like that with your husband or your wife. And it's like,
it's a joke, even though if she's trying to get...
All right, what's the next? You got anything on the docket today?
How was your week? Here we go. You had 21 fucking minutes to get your week together and you still don't have it together.
You know what's crazy is that like we got all this new shit and I still don't know. All right, so what did we do? Like I think they think I'm playing. Like I really be blanking out because what the fuck did I do this week?
We went to Chicago.
We went to City Winery.
No, we didn't perform anywhere.
Oh, we just went to Chicago. These days are blending in and it's fucking me up. I'm sorry. Okay. We went to Chicago this week. We went to Chicago to see our boy Jay Pharoah record his album or his comedy special. Mm-hmm. And we had a good time, super fun. We also met people there.
That means she don't remember none of their names.
One was Jamil or this guy. He's a writer for Bob's Burgers in South Park and shit like that. He was super cool dude. Yeah. Anjelah Jones was there as a battle rapper.
Yes.
Super nice. And I can't remember I can't remember her name. But she was nice too.
Anjelah Jones' friend.
I don't know who she was, but she was really nice. There were a couple other people that came up. There was a comic I know, Lissa Laird from out of Chicago that was there, and I think
they was trying to put us on to Good Food, her and her homegirl.
And then it's like 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because everything ended so late because they did 2 shows, as most people do for like special recordings. So they did 2 shows and they got too late, and we really didn't get a chance to go out. And it was a Saturday in Chicago, and we didn't get to do nothing. And it was like super like it was shit going on everywhere.
Yeah.
During the day when we was walking around. We did go to eat at Pig. The
Purple Pig?
Purple Pig. Yeah. Which somebody recommended to us that was really good. It was really good. They gave me this watermelon drink with like a little sliver of watermelon in that shit. That shit was delicious. That shit was delicious. Yeah. What else? But yeah, we went there for a day. Oh, goddamn Far Side.
Oh.
Is in the lobby.
Nah, don't. It don't even matter because you don't want to fucking say anything to them.
They in the lobby, right? And they got on these hoodies, and they say the Far Side. And I was like, damn. I looked at one dude. I was like, man, that's a dope ass hoodie he got on. Like he was over by the check-in counter with us, and I was like, he was like, that's a dope ass hoodie he got on. And then I just looked, and then I started looking around, and I was like, oh fuck. Like this actually, like they here, like the crew, everything was here, like everybody was here, like that shit was crazy, and I'm in there like, yo, baby, it's baby, look, he's like, okay, I was like, you're not a little bit excited about? I mean, okay, I was like, what
you want me to do? Can't keep running
I just wanted you to be excited with me. I always feel so damn like. I just feel stupid.
But why didn't you say anything to them?
Because I was nervous. I'm always nervous. And then, no, what made it worse was we came back down. You wanted to be like, all right, I'm about to say something, but I know you.
What?
I know you. You gonna make it so embarrassing for me.
I wasn't. I was going to say, hey, how you doing?
No, I know you. You would have been like, hey.
No, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I would have said something real light.
No.
Like, yo, my wife is a fan of yours. And
I mean, it's
I've
just
listened to your music from
it's
time
just
to
proper
time.
etiquette for like
Yeah, but you didn't do it.
legends like hip hop. I love hip. I love especially like old school. Like
You don't love it enough because you didn't say
I
anything.
do. I've just always been, but I was nervous. So we did that. They upgraded us to this nice ass room.
Oh my gosh, this suite was beautiful.
I don't even know why we got upgraded. I didn't understand it. We had been there like twice that year.
Yeah.
But but that was so it was cool. Came back home.
I ain't telling you shit.
Wait, what happened when we came back home? What happened when we came back home? School? Oh, we had school. The kids started school the next day. No, I came back home and I had to braid my daughter's hair. Right? Am I missing something?
No. This is so funny because it's like I'm watching. It's like when I first asked you the question, "How was your week?" I'm in a hallway and all the doors are closed. And as you continue to talk, slowly each door opens, and it's like, "Oh shit, I forgot about this."
That's a wild analogy. That shit kind of fired up.
Yeah, so I'm just watching the doors open.
So I had to come back and finish braiding my daughter's hair because all the kids started school. The twins went to kindergarten, and I did cry when I got on the bus because I'm a baby. And then we have an 8th grader, the oldest boy, and now we have a 10th grader, which is the girl. So we are dealing with that right now, and we had to get everybody all situated. We still have things that we got to get, but we're trying to get all that. We're still in our house and everything is not fully together. So we're still dealing with a lot of shit. So this whole week has just been us, doctor's appointments, and just, I don't know, regular shit. Trying to clean and stuff. We're going to have company this weekend. I think we're going to an R&B block party on Saturday, in VA. If you are there, come hang out, I guess. Cause I think they might still have tickets left. I don't know. And yeah, so it's just us getting ready because we have like basically a week and some change off, and then we go back on the road next week.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My week was cool. Basically everything you said. I can't think of anything different that happened in my week than yours. Oh wait, I talked about that last week. You know what it is? I think last week went by so quick.
Yeah.
That this week went by so quick, I should say, because today is Thursday, right?
Yes.
Like
we are late.
We recorded last week, and then the next day we was in Chicago, and the next day when we came back, it was first day of school, and we've been dealing with first day of school stuff, first week of school stuff. So there's really nothing that happening.
How'd you like Chicago?
Chicago was dope. It was good to see my mans do a special. I was there for his first special recording, and he wasn't happy with that first one. He wasn't, pleased with it. But this one, he's definitely, it felt more like him. It felt he was more in his bag as far as who he is as a comic. So that was really dope. The crowd really seemed to love him. And yeah, it just feels, I think anytime you get to watch one of your friends or family members, which in this case he feels like both, anytime you get to watch a person achieve something that they've wanted for a really long time, it just feels good.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like definitely inspiring. So yeah, man, I was really pleased with Chicago. I'm mad we didn't get the fuck in the suite, but
Yeah, I did want to fuck in that suite.
Yeah, but we really didn't have the time at all, man. So, it was all good other than that. All good. Confession of the week.
You go first.
My you just going to text? Now that you got free hands, you going to text? What the fuck are you doing?
I was just texting D. It's fine. Go ahead.
Confession of the week. You go first.
Okay. Confession of the week. I am tired of this podcast.
God damn. We done got new cameras and new everything. It's like, nah, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to do this no more.
It's not the listeners. It's not anything like that. But I am exhausted from recording, from touring, where my whole life is surrounding the podcast. And I almost forgot who I was outside of that. I haven't had time to write stand up. I haven't had time to relax. I haven't had time to just do some frivolous shit. Like just, I don't know, draw a picture, write something. Like just, some just random shit that I like to do. Like I haven't been able to decorate. I haven't been able to do anything because my life revolves around it. Even our relationship revolves around the podcast. And I feel like I'm just drained from it. I'm trying to find ways to, just get myself together and be fine. But I am drained. And the last couple of days, even when we got disabled, because we got disabled on Instagram, I forgot, we didn't mention that on the podcast, but they disabled us for like a day and some change. They were about to delete the podcast page. And I think we're at 202,000 followers now. So all that was going to go to shit. But I was not as stressed as I thought I would be. Because for one, I felt like it would get rectified at some point. And I stressed so much about the podcast that I'm not enjoying myself. So I'm trying to like step back from stressing about, let's post this clip. Let's put this episode up at this time. Let's do this, because it's dragging me down. Like it's a lot of shit. So I didn't even want to look at it. I was like, I'm fine with that. I don't want to have to deal with commenting about the clips. I don't want to have to deal with getting in a little comment back and forth. I don't want to have to talk about sex. I don't want to do any of that right now. So I've been okay. When we got deleted, I think that's part of when we got disabled, I was like, okay, cool. I'm okay. I don't care.
I think, well, that was very interesting.
But it's not like, again, I love doing it. I love doing the podcast. I think because so much of our life is surrounding this podcast, like we have a whole room in our house dedicated to recording the podcast. Like I'm just drained. So I think I need to make a point to make breaks for myself in between all of this, where I'm taking like days where I'm like, I'm not going to look at Instagram. I'm not going to look at Facebook. I'm not going to worry about any of this shit. I'm going to do something like watch TikToks on food. I want to cook again. I don't cook that much. The last couple of days, I've made turkey wings. I'm about to make butter chicken. Like I've been making like actual food. I've been too drained to even want to think. I've been buying shit. But I used to enjoy cooking. I used to enjoy baking. I used to enjoy things like that. And I don't have the capacity to even be creative anywhere else aside from the podcast.
No, I get that. And I've felt that many different times for myself. But what I will say, and this isn't like to negate your feelings or anything like that. I think most people think that the hardest part is to get there, when really the hardest part is to sustain. And I think we're in the first part of sustaining what we've created. Mm-hmm. And I think when you're doing that, you have to put so much blood, sweat, and tears into it personally, instead of being able to outsource everything. But I also feel that we are putting ourselves in a position now to where, 6 months down the line, we will be able to, a lot of the things that we stress about, we won't be the ones stressing about it anymore, because there'll be other people to take care of certain things. But I definitely feel you. The podcast is my baby. And like with any baby, that shit is what's the word? It's just a baby. And it becomes like, what the fuck? You love your baby, but they crying all the fucking time. It's like you got to tend to that baby all the fucking time.
It doesn't feel the same.
And you need a break.
It don't feel the same. We have actual babies. So
yeah, and that's what I'm going off of what I remember with them. Like, I loved them to death, but they would go on crying fits sometimes. Maybe not even them. When Chris was a baby, he had really bad colic, and it seems like anytime his mom would drop him off, he was going through a colic spell, colicky spell, whatever the case may be. And that shit right there would drive me fucking bananas. And it was like, I love this kid, but if I, shipped him off somewhere today, I don't know how mad I would be. You know what I mean? If I just didn't see him for a couple of days, I don't know how mad I would be. You know what I mean? So, and I think about the podcast a lot like that. It's like, I love this baby, but sometimes the motherfucker is just colicky as fuck. You know what I mean? But with all that being said,
wild example.
I mean, it's real. But
Okay.
with all that being said, though, it's amazing what you guys have done to really build this up. Because, I mean, all the thing we do is supply the content, but you guys are the ones that really build it. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So it's amazing what you guys have done, and we want to continue to give that to you, even though it's rough sometimes. I'm glad that I think we're going to take 2 weeks off in October. 1 week because we're not going to be here, but the other week just to kind of chill.
Yeah, but when we come back after that 1 week, we're not going to be here. That shit going to be crazy. Because we have a big birthday party to go to. We got Usher in Vegas to go to, and it's going to be a lot of shit.
Nah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So, yeah, I think we're going to take 2 weeks off in October. We're going to take a week off in November, and we'll probably take 2 weeks off, 2 or 3 weeks off in December.
3.
2 or 3. I'm sorry, 2 weeks. 2 weeks off in December.
Jesus.
December, January time. Because I do want to spend time with the kids for their Christmas break.
Yeah.
So, be prepared for that. But y'all got us until October.
Oh my gosh. Don't listen to him. This shit gonna turn around and change.
Yeah, for real.
I know him.
My confession of the week is
I know what it should be, but I'm not. I'm gonna let you.
I feel so much better.
I'm gonna let you cook.
I feel so much better now that we've taken care of certain business obligations that we had. That's one of the things we did this week.
Oh yeah, we did.
We can't really go into detail, but we'll just say that there's a burden that has been lifted off of us that's been on us for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so and we took care of that. And it feels fucking amazing now.
I bet it does.
Oh my God.
I bet you don't know what to do with yourself.
Woo, yeah, I do. Tell you right.
Okay. You also I think that's the official like family car that don't look like a minivan. Because I'm seeing all the families with Telluride.
Hell yeah, man.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, man.
I kind of fuck with it a little bit.
Until I get my range, 3-row. Hey, Telluride, baby.
I'm cool with a Telluride.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Man,
you ain't gonna be able to read none of this shit.
I think I can see some of it.
Okay.
Question of the day. What's the first thing that got on your nerves about your partner?
Oh, I can't read none of this. What's the first thing that got on your nerves? Your laugh.
I'm asking you.
Your laugh. Your laugh is the first thing that got on my nerves. I was like, do I like this nigga? Like, for real? Because when I was like, this is the most obnoxious shit I've ever heard in my life. And I'm so used to it now that when you laugh and people turn around, I'd be like, what the fuck y'all looking at? Yo, that shit is, you ever heard it? That laugh is atrocious. It's so obnoxious that they know. The people that watch and listen know. Most of the people think that you're lying, that you're not laughing like that. Like, that's a fake. Like, that's a fake. I don't know why I said that. Like, it's a me, Mario. ADD is crazy. Most people think that you are pretending to laugh like that. Like, you're purposely going out your way to make me look funny. And I'm fucking hilarious. So also, how dare they? But they think that shit is fake. Like, that's your instinct though. All your laughs in regular situations sound like that. And I know you can't hold it in because there are times where the kids be taking a nap and you want everybody to be quiet, and then you looking on Instagram and something funny happened and you lose your mind and you can't hold it in. Like, and I know you want the babies to stay asleep. You can't get yourself together. That shit was in the beginning. I was like, ew. Like, it caught it was like a jolt.
Ill?
Yeah, no, what is this confessional week? It's not confessional week
No
no more. Okay, well, at first, when I first heard it, I was like, like it hit me a little bit. I didn't know. I was like, God, ew, like that's gross. And then I got used to it. It's just like your sleep apnea, like with the snoring. It's the same thing. You make so many noises. I've just come down to that. Your body is loud.
You finished?
I don't know.
You should be.
Nah, okay. Nah, that's it. What about you? What's the first thing that I did that got on your nerves? Or you can talk about somebody else. You don't talk about me.
Well, I will rebuttal your laughter thing by saying that when I was in college and we was getting high on weed.
You do mushrooms too.
Yeah, but shrooms are different. Anyway, I was getting high, and it was me and my boys, and we were in somebody else's house. And as I'm smoking, we were watching some comedy special, and I'm laughing my ass off. And dude was like, "Yo, why you gotta laugh like that, B?" And I didn't even get a chance to say anything because my mans came in like, "Yo, leave that man alone. Like, for real, like, that's how he laughed. You know what I mean? Like, he enjoying himself. You could tell he enjoying himself. Matter of fact, Draw, keep laughing like that, bro. Don't let nobody tell you you can't laugh. You know what I mean? Like, that you enjoying yourself. You should laugh."
Dude, but you know what that is, really? Somebody that's that defensive has heard your laugh and has also gotten mad at your laugh, but then he got to know you as a person and was like, "No, that's a good man right there. It's a good man right there." Like, he understands why someone else will be offended by your laugh, because nobody goes that fucking hard to be like, "No, that man enjoy himself. He a good dude. He a good dude." Nobody does that unless they have also been upset. Do you not notice that?
No, I thought he was just being my friend. But
nah, that nigga was upset before too. He heard that laugh and was like, "God damn!" And then he was like, "No, he a good dude. I like him. He a good dad." Like, you.
Don't touch me.
I also want to talk about that, but go ahead.
Don't touch me.
About you being a good dad.
What?
No, go ahead. Do you have something else? Wait, okay. Can I say it before I forget it?
Go ahead.
So last night, he went to the store. Last night, he went to the store with one of the twins, just one twin, and it's like 8:30. It's dark, and he ran to the store to go get a couple things, and he said he was in line, and this dude in front of him that was like his age, like 40. What?
I'm not 40.
You 39. But a dude like his age, paid for his groceries. Like, he had turned around for a second to look at Caleb, who's on the ground, not like laying, but he's short. So he was turned to look at Caleb. He said he turned around and the lady was ringing up his stuff on the other dude's stuff. And he was like, "You ain't got to do that." He was like, "Nah, brother, I got it." And I said, "What did you buy?" And you said, "Bread, lunch meat, Pop-Tarts." I was like, "Nigga, that's a single dad starter pack." He thought you was a single dad running late night errands. You had to bring your kid because ain't no mama home to watch him. And I got to get my baby some food for lunch tomorrow. And you got him sandwich meat, bread, and Pop-Tarts.
I mean, listen.
I said, all you needed was some Capri Suns and some Takis. And you'd have been on your way.
No, and it was so weird because I was like, at first, like, part of me almost felt offended. Like, nigga, I don't look like I can pay for my own groceries.
That's nice. People are nice.
And then I said, "Yo, that's dope. He's doing something well." And then my mind went, "Is he trying to fuck me?" Like that. As soon as I walked out the store, I looked both ways, just making sure he wasn't waiting for me.
One time,
you're a female.
I know, but I think I told you this. I paid for this guy and his son. And honestly, now that I think about it, maybe I was looking at him the same way I was looking at you. But he was there with his son, and he was buying like light snacks like that, like bread and Pop-Tarts and shit. But he didn't have all the money. So I just gave the cashier the rest of the money. It wasn't a lot of money.
See, and I understand if I didn't have all of the money and he did that, that was cool.
But he couldn't look at me like he could. And I think I might have told this before. I don't know. But he could barely look me in the face. Like he was like, "Thank you," and like walked off. And I think
because you probably
I he felt embarrassed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but in my mind, I was thinking it was helping, like, because he there with his son, and you would rather, like, I didn't do it loud or nothing. Like I would think you would rather not let your son see that you didn't have enough money to pay. And I just gave it to the cashier, like, not on no, like, yo, here it is, so your son wouldn't see it. But I thought I was doing something to be like, yeah, I'm going around, I got this stuff.
Listen, those kind of gestures are dope. Like, as a matter of fact, when I called you and told you about it, I was like, now I got to pay it forward.
Yeah.
So I'm totally with those kind of gestures. But it just it came out the blue, and because it was a dude, it felt even worse. And I was like, wait a minute, this black man love, like, you supposed to love a black man.
Yeah. Y'all gotta stop together, thinking that everything is, what do you mean? Everybody don't want to fuck you. Some people are just, love
when you look
seeing,
like me,
people love seeing, like, I don't know, you just out there just trying to buy some shit. You got your kid with you, like, it's.
And I would have done the same thing, and that's what went through my mind. But I was like, he's trying to fuck me. Oh my God. Or he's trying to fuck me.
That's the problem. That's why y'all can't love each other correctly.
I would try to fuck.
That's why men can't love each other correctly, because y'all always want to think like that, and it's not always about that. That's the problem.
What's
the first thing that got on your nerves about a partner? I can't read. About you. I can't read any of these things.
I know we gotta get a monitoring.
Okay, but go ahead.
For me, the first thing that got on my nerves about you is something that still gets on my nerves about you. You are messy, Marvin. Oh my God, you are the messiest person I know, by far. By far, like I know a lot of messy people, but by far you're the messiest. No. Y'all remember the Cosby Show, and remember the first time we saw Theo's room. And Bill Cosby walked in there, and he was just like, what the hell is all of this? And he was just trying to find a place to sit. First time I went in Kristen's room, it was the same thing. Like, what the fuck?
You know what's funny about that? Is that, especially since we've been in this new place, I just pick your shit up and put it in your room.
Socks.
No. You be leaving whole outfits down here. The last couple of days, or no, week,
Yo, you ain't gotta be defensive. Just take it.
No, but I've cleaned up the living room, and then there's shirts, socks, pants, like a whole outfit downstairs.
Okay.
So I don't think you realize that you are messy.
No, I'm messy, but
because I come back and pick up behind you.
No, I'm messy. I'm messy, but I'm regular people messy. You are the queen of messy.
No, none of this shit in here is.
You know why you're the queen of messy?
You know what the problem is? It's only been laundry. It's been laundry.
You know why you're the queen of messy?
Why?
Because you, like, if I leave something there, maybe a day later, if I see it, I'm going to pick it up. You'll leave something there for weeks.
No, I won't. Like what?
With it.
Like what?
Anything.
Please name it, because I've been in here cleaning.
Clothes.
It's mostly clothes. It's laundry.
But not just clothes.
But I think part of that.
Clothes,
what?
Because your car was crazy too, and now the car we got now, you keep that crazy.
I know that's not my shit in there.
So how many water bottles you brought in there? And I be knowing it's yours, or this new mushroom coffee shit with the can.
Nigga, last couple of times I came in there, you left your iced coffee in the cup and it was melted. And it's been in there 4 days.
You're right. No, it had been in there 4 days.
Yes,
it had been in there for hours.
No, it had been in there for days.
Been in there for
there was
days.
One that had been in there for like 2 days.
Ooh, you would keep shit there for months and not care.
Why you can't just acknowledge that you're messy also?
If you rewind, I said I'm messy too.
You said I'm regular people messy.
Yeah, I am. You are the queen.
Because I leave water bottles and not full outfits?
Okay. You ain't got to be defensive. Just take it. Just take it. You're messy, and you know you're messy.
I'm going to let you have this rebuttal, because I know people listening are understanding that it's not really a difference.
Just know you're messy.
Why? I am messy.
Okay,
so are you.
That's all you got to do.
But I've also
and you don't have to say so are you.
No, but I've also been cleaning. I've been trying to clean.
You've been trying.
And then y'all leave shit everywhere. So I can't do anything. That's part of the thing that makes me anxious is that I'm trying to constantly pick shit up and then y'all keep putting shit down. So I'm going back and cleaning the same area and I can't get to a new area because it's fucking with my head. So that's just y'all.
We can feel better?
Yeah, because I know I'm right.
Yeah, okay.
I can't read any of these. You have to read these.
What's the first thing that got on your nerves about a partner? He don't ever put anything back from where he got it from or replace it when he knew he used it the last time or the last of it.
You want me to read some more? Why are you looking at me?
No, I'm just looking.
Yeah,
I can't
know.
Look at you.
Nope. Wait. That he's a Gemini, the June kind at that. My mom's a June Gemini.
I don't know what that means.
A June Gemini?
Mm-hmm.
They got two different personalities.
Well, I thought that was all Geminis.
Yeah, I don't know what a June one means. Maybe it's like a, you know how you get like a fresh burger?
What?
Or like maybe it's like a fresh Gemini, like with all the traits they ain't weaned off to become other. I don't know what the zodiac's for.
Her line about stupid shit finally had to let the bitch go.
What is something about your partner that was annoying? Is that got on your nerves? Is that what it was? Mm-hmm. Jealous of other men. It's cute, but it's annoying.
I've never found being jealous of other people like cute at all. Like I don't understand it. Like, and I know a lot of my female friends who would tell me that shit was cool, and I'd be like, yo, that's just not cool at all.
Yeah,
like it's a little stalkerish, a little possessive. Like I don't get it.
The way he makes the bed, that sounds about right. That's a good one. Something that gets on your partner's nerves. How is it worded?
What's the first thing that got on your partner's nerves, basically?
That got on your nerves about your partner.
About your partner, yeah.
My girl had a habit of rubbing her cold ass feet on me while we're in bed. Like I'm already anemic and cold on the regular. Why would you torture me? Cold feet. I get that. My hands be cold a lot.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
You don't touch me, so I don't know.
That's a fucking lie. That's the problem is I touch you too much. Don't let these people think I don't touch you. They already think I don't fuck you enough, and they might be right about that. But I do touch you. I'm always all over you. Leave me alone. Not cleaning up his mess after cooking. That pisses me off about you. Oh my God. You will go in there and be like, I'm gonna make you something, and then it just be shit everywhere, and I don't understand it. Like you didn't even use cinnamon. Why is this shit out and on the counter? You be having shit every fucking where when you cook, yo.
You're right. Okay.
That's not true?
I didn't say it wasn't true.
Well, no. What do you want to say? What are your eyes saying? No, tell me. We all friends. Tell me.
Nothing. What's something about your part? What's the first thing about your partner that annoyed you? His side chick.
Yeah, that worked with me too. That was you.
That wouldn't. What?
You know it was you.
What you talking about?
Nigga. What are you talking about?
What you talking about?
Yeah, that wasn't my favorite thing about you either.
Oh, when we first started talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
you said it first.
Yeah, you're right.
My ex would stay up at night for no reason. That scares me sometimes because I feel like you plotting to kill me.
Nah, that's a reason. There's a reason. Plot.
Yeah, plotting.
Fucking.
Plotting.
Talking to other people.
Someone says sleeping with the TV on.
Yo, so I used to like it when I was younger.
In the beginning, I like it. I like it when you're about to go to sleep, and then I like when you come in and turn it off after I'm asleep. Like I like falling asleep to the TV being on, and then like you turn it off.
No, not at all.
Like I think I need to set a sleep timer.
Maybe, but I can't even fall asleep with stuff on. Like I need to have silence and as dark as possible right before I go to sleep. Like, because too much of it just throws me off. Like, even if I'm watching TV in the bed, I turn it off and I allow myself to decompress a little bit before I fall asleep.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Decompress. You mean like masturbate?
No, sometimes.
You mean like masturbate for the most part? Because your decompression is like you flip the other screen on. Is your phone on night mode, like the screen?
No.
Okay.
Why?
I'm saying if you're decompressing, if you're at least gonna watch a porn at night before you go to bed, you should take the blue light off. And then you can go back to sleep.
You can't see it as good. It's not as vivid. I've tried doing that before.
Why you need to see it like it's in real life? It's a fantasy. Now I'm offended that you want to see these bitches in real life.
Nah, well, I don't get to see you in real life often, so I got to see something.
You always see me. I'll be there. I'll be in that bed. What is the first thing that got on your nerves about a partner?
Oh, this is a good one. The need to save small items of food. Nobody is going back for that third piece of pork chop. Oh, and squeezing the toothpaste tube from the middle. Fucking savage. Both of those things.
Small piece of food shit pisses me off because our child does that. Our daughter will do that with drinks, and she'll be drinking water, and she'll put the cup of water in the refrigerator with like a centimeter of water left. Like, I was going to finish it. If you don't throw that shit out or drink it, like, oh my God, I hate that. Gets on my nerves so bad.
That toothpaste shit gets on my nerves. Though.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. Do I do that?
Yes, you do that, and you don't replace the top sometimes.
No, I replace the top. I don't not replace that. That's not me. It ain't me.
Who the fuck else is it?
I don't know, but I don't do that. It's not me. Matter of fact, I found our toothpaste today in our kids' bathroom, so it's not me. Thank you.
She be so defensive,
cause yo. Oh, that's one that you said already. That he constantly naps. Are you dating this person as well? Because goddamn. Constantly naps. You nap all the time.
When's the last time I took a nap?
Anytime you sit down. The only reason you're not taking a nap now is because there are cameras on you. Like you are always. Yeah, I think you actually might be narcoleptic.
No, that's not true, man.
And you should be well rested. You had a sleep apnea machine.
No, I just be what?
What?
I take naps when I'm bored.
Man, then you always bored. You need to get some hobbies. You better go to the studio and record a song or do some shit like that. But you always taking a nap. What is something that got on your nerve? The first thing that got on your nerves about a partner?
He's always had to be doing something in his phone, texting, on socials, playing games. Okay, I get that.
Yeah, that's you.
What hell? You got to carry this shit. You are what?
That's you.
That's bullshit.
That's you. I don't even have games on my phone that I play.
But you still be on your phone 24/7.
Yeah, doing
social
podcast stuff.
No, not doing podcast stuff.
Oh, TikTok. I'm trying to find new meals to cook y'all for dinner because I cook dinner.
Get the fuck out of here.
Why?
Okay. You got to answer for everything. All right.
His inability to finish drinks. I keep finding cups and bottles with a sip left. Yep, there you go. I told y'all it ain't just me. Wait. What is something about a partner that's got on your nerves? The first thing about a partner that's got on your nerves, their sleeping habits. He literally has screamed out of his sleep and fell out the bed.
That's not funny.
Because that's you. Oh my God. You know what you did in your sleep last night? I'm so glad I remembered that somebody put that. You snapped your fingers.
Yo.
I don't know what happened. But it was, matter of fact, it was like fresh. You had gotten up to pee and then came back and then you started snoring. So you were like, sleep. And then all of a sudden I heard you go. And I was like, I turned around like, what?
You know what it was? Because I was doing magic last night. And in my magic trick, I had to snap.
Man, I forgot all about that shit because I turned around like, I thought you were trying to get my attention. But I was like, how do you snap? That's crazy. Like, that's hard force of your fingers. Like, you really got to put your hand up and like, that was crazy. Okay. We're on tour, as y'all know. All the dates that I'm about to mention now are on sale. I think there might be one other date that we have locked down that's not on sale yet, so I'm not going to mention that one. But I think we're maybe working on 2 other dates, I think. But right now, September 7th, we're going to be in Columbus, Ohio at the Funny Bone. Tickets are still on sale. They looking real slim too, Columbus, y'all. The highest ranking people. Come on now. That's September 7th. September 13th, we're going to be in Syracuse, New York at the Funny Bone. It's our first time coming to Syracuse, so get your tickets for that. Super excited. September 14th, we're going to be in Hartford, Connecticut at Funny Bone. We had a great time last time we came there, so y'all get these tickets as well. September 21st, this is a much anticipated one. Y'all been asking us about coming to Baltimore. We're going to be at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. Those tickets are on sale now as well. October 8th, we're going to be in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the House of Comedy inside of the Mall of America. October 19th, Richmond, Virginia at the Funny Bone. That should be a good one. I mean, it's VA, so y'all got to show out. October 26th, this just went on sale, I think, recently. Denver, Colorado. We're going to be at the Improv again. Last time we came, a lot of y'all said that y'all did not know we were coming, so we're telling y'all now, spread the word. October 26th. October 29th, we're going to be in Buffalo, New York at the Helium. It's our first time in Buffalo. Super excited to do that one. It's the closest date we have to Canada right now, so make sure you get your tickets for that. November 5th, we're going to be in Indianapolis at the Helium once again. We had a great time last time we were there, so hopefully the same thing happens this time. November 12th, Pittsburgh, we're going to be at the City Winery this time. We've never been to Pittsburgh, and I think this is the last City Winery we're doing this year, so make sure you get your tickets. December 3rd, this just went up, and I think we just found out that it went up. We're going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina at Good Nights. It's the new building. Last time we came, we were in like the Intermission building, I guess, when they were building the new one. So December 3rd, we're going to be in Raleigh at Good Nights. So all those tickets are on sale now. Link in the bio also. And then we had sex.com also at all the venues online. Make sure you get those tickets. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Are you ever out in the world going about your life when suddenly a sexy impulse just pops in your mind? What if you snuck off somewhere to do it outdoors, which someone might catch you? That sounds like something you would like. Or in between the stacks at the library where you have to be quiet. With Dipsea, you can put on your headphones and do it anywhere. Dipsea is an app full of hundreds of short, sexy audio stories designed by women for women. They bring scenarios to life with immersive soundscapes and realistic characters. Discover stories about second chance romances, adventurous vacation flings, and hot and heavy hookups. They also have soothing sleep stories, wellness sessions, and sexy written stories to read. I subscribed to Dipsea long before this even happened. Like, I was already listening to them, and I thought it was like amazing because I like sounds. I like build-ups. I like the storyline when it comes to porn. So I enjoy it a lot. For listeners of the show, Dipsea is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/ATWHS. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/ATWHS. dipseastories.com/ATWHS.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp Therapy Online. For 10% off your first month, go to betterhelp.com/ATWHS. Start living a better life today. Sometimes we're faced with a crossroads in life and we don't know which path to take. Maybe you're thinking about a career change or feeling like your relationship needs some TLC. Whatever it is, therapy can help you map out your future and trust yourself to find the way forward. I know for me, therapy has always been a rejuvenator. I had therapy when I was younger, when I was going through some things, and it was able to, put me in the right path, to get me back on the path, I should say. And when I got older, it did the same thing. As a matter of fact, when I was older, it did even more because it made me realize things about myself that I didn't even realize that I was going through. And we were able to clean up those issues, and it's just set me on a great path. So I'm a huge proponent of therapy, most definitely. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designated to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional cost. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/ATWHS today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ATWHS. So for the last couple of weeks, haven't had a lot of topics. I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hasn't been much going on.
It hasn't, but on top of that, I've just been busy.
Yeah.
And it just seems like the things that I'm seeing, I'm just like, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about this. The wrong woman can take the entire empire down if she does not have your best interests at heart. This was a message from some lady, basically. And she was just saying
Some lady.
I don't know the lady.
She's got to be a lady. Oh, she's a life coach, it says.
Oh, okay.
Or a coach, yeah.
And she was saying how basically, a man or a woman can take down a man very easily. And I was just wondering, how many men have you taken down?
That's what you got from that?
That's what I got from it.
I haven't taken anybody. If anything, I brought these niggas up. I don't think I brought.
Do you feel like you have that power
to take somebody down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sneaky bitch. If I want it to be like really vindictive, I'm smart. I don't know if you know. I've been watching a lot of Suits lately too, so I feel like Harvey Specter a little bit. And that nigga be getting shit done. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be that person. Like, if you're not for me, then you're not for me. Unless you do something to me, I don't want to ruin your life. If you do some shit to me, then I have a reason to, but I don't think I would purposely just take somebody down because I feel like I can do that. You
know what's so wild about that though? I feel like sometimes women take men down without even meaning to. Like, I think it literally happens because they might need something from a man, and he tries his hardest to give her that, and then it takes away from him needing that part of himself for something else, and it ends up destroying him in some kind of way. I think women have so much power, like the most fucking power.
I don't think people realize how much power women have.
How not? Y'all fucking give birth and shit.
Well, that sounds great. That sounds amazing until you think about all the things that happen when you are a woman, or the way people underestimate you when you're a woman, or even the pay gaps in a lot of these different situations. Like, you would think that carrying a child would mean something. Bringing life would mean something.
It should. But yeah, I think women are so fucking powerful, dog. Like, it's ridiculous. Speaking of women with power, Keke Palmer just celebrated her 30th birthday, and guess who was with her?
Her man.
Is that her man or is that her ex?
See, nobody ever said it was an ex. People were like, the world made it where he was an ex. They were like, well, I wouldn't go back to no nigga after he did that to me. And I wouldn't. Like, people that are not in their relationship or their situation made him an ex. Nobody ever came out and said that. That's all I kept thinking. Like, that whole, I don't even know, was that Shade Room or World? I don't know what article that was from. It says with her ex-boyfriend, she spent her birthday. And I'm like, first of all, they still have a child together. And nobody says an ex. Maybe they got over it. Maybe they talked about it like adults and got over it.
Well, adults can't talk about shit nowadays.
We talk about shit. That's a whole podcast. We have a whole podcast.
I was being facetious.
I know, but I think that this is a good example of people that can talk out shit that's like reckless shit. We talk about a lot of shit that other people be like, well, I would leave my man if he did that, because they say that in the clips. I couldn't be with no man that did that. Well, you're not with that man.
Yeah,
so what are you talking about?
Yeah, like if he cheat on you, just talk about it.
Yo, I'm gonna fuck you up one day though.
What?
And I hope don't even bleep that out. No, I said that because what in the world?
No.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get it.
Everybody has so many opinions on what they think is right or wrong, but maybe they came together and had a discussion like adults do, and they figure their shit out, and they're fine.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Like, I get that.
And it was people that was still in comments like, I don't know, girl, because he embarrassed you in front of the world. And he did, but also, okay. At the end of the day, is the world raising my baby? Like.
So wait a minute. Wait. So you can say that, but the cheating thing is just completely off
that's
guard.
Different.
How's that different?
I think when cheating is more about how I feel personally about it. When you're talking about this situation, it's you thinking that their ex is because of the general consensus of what everybody else in the world that is not a part of their relationship thinks. Mm-hmm. Everybody else is saying, girl, well, why would you do that? Because we looking at you like you this and you that, and he looking at you like this. Like, who gives a fuck what you looking at? I don't care how you're looking at me. That has nothing to do with the father of my child and our relationship. But cheating is a personal boundary that I've put on the relationship. Nobody else has done that.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I don't
like. What made that the line?
I have a lot of lines. I have a couple of lines. One was STD, and I broke that shit off after that. You know what I mean? Nigga burn you, then you can't come back from that.
I mean, you can if you got good antibiotics.
I mean, you did, but like after that, I'm like, but where'd you get it? Like I knew where you got it from.
Right.
That's like, because even with what we've done, like it's not this. We're way more careful than that shit. Like you don't give a fuck about me. But with cheating, what is the purpose of doing that? I don't understand it. And that is, I guess that's where my boundary is. I don't understand. If you don't want to be in the relationship, then just don't be in the relationship. So if you are in a relationship where you do have threesomes and shit like that, then I don't even see the purpose of.
But that's sex though. And what about if it's cheating?
Emotional cheating is more important to me.
Right. And what about if it's cheating because of an emotional reason? Like,
yeah, I don't like that. That one hurts me more than anything.
And you're not receiving that emotional support.
Then that's the discussion you have to have with your partner. And if you're still not receiving it, then you should not be in that relationship. That's the whole point of having discussions. You can still love someone. I love so many of my friends and my family. But if what you need from a relationship is emotional support and you're not getting that, then that's an issue that you have. And you have to choose to stay in that or not. But you don't just go and get it from somebody else. Because what am I here for now? I'm not giving you what you need. What am I here for?
For other things.
No, I can raise kids on myself. Like in a separate house. And then we can still raise them together and I can be in a separate house. But I don't need to stick around. I could go get other dick. Fuck you here for if we not compatible?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You just have this staunch line when it comes to cheating. I'm just like,
I think, it's just stuff that goes into it to me, but
I get it. I mean, you have, at least you have your reasons.
Yeah.
I will say that. At least you have your reasons. Things that have nothing to do with sex. I thought you would really like this one. Man becomes first ever NASCAR driver. I said NASCAR.
Okay. It's wrong.
How you say NAS? Nas is like,
all right, that's fucking whack. Damn.
No, first ever NASCAR driver with autism proves doubters wrong.
But you know what? I hate when they do that. Proves doubters wrong. Because did people really doubt him because he had autism?
I'm sure they did.
But did they really doubt him?
I'm sure they did.
And is he high functioning? Because sometimes you don't even know people are on the spectrum.
Most people,
because they don't look the way you think people on the spectrum would look.
You are speaking from a position of understanding because you understand it firsthand. But most people, when you hear autism, you automatically think they could never do half of the things that they can do.
But that's like,
and you don't think about how.
I know. I don't know. You don't think about that because most of the time when you think about autism, you think about them being Rain Man.
Yeah, exactly. But doing a NASCAR driver though,
why not? There's nothing wrong with his body. And there's nothing wrong with his mind either. He just thinks differently.
But when you hear autism...
Matter of fact, I would think he would be a spectacular driver.
When you hear autism, you think, hey, maybe that might be a limitation of theirs.
Nah, they just think differently. That's literally it.
And that's what we're here for.
I was watching it, America's Got Talent, and there was a comedian up there with cerebral palsy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I would have seen him go up and just been like, oh, I want to see this. Like, this should be interesting. Not like I'm doubting him or not like I don't think he would do it, but I would want to see. Because I actually know another comic with cerebral palsy who's hilarious. Mm-hmm. And the way that the one on AGT speaks is through his phone. He types his jokes in and they play on Bluetooth and you hear the joke. I would have heard that first joke and been like, oh no, he can absolutely do this. He's fucking hilarious. Because I wouldn't look at that has nothing to do with comedy. Like, his ability has nothing to do with comedy. It would just be like, can he tell a joke? How does he tell a joke? Let me see how he tells a joke. Is it funny?
I think you're still speaking from a position of having been around something. I think most people would be like, no, they can't do
and that's
that.
why people got to change their way of thinking.
I don't know if it's changing your way of thinking if you've never been exposed to it.
But I shouldn't have to be around someone to understand them more. I shouldn't have to have a relative or like for me to be accepting that they are able to do something.
Not accepting, but you to understand that. Like I'm not gonna lie. What's the new show, Down for Love?
Yes.
I wouldn't have even expected that a person with Down syndrome could even be on a show like that. Like, honestly, because I don't really know anybody. I've never known anyone with Down syndrome. So because we're not educated about every single thing that people deal with, it's like you just come up with your own assumptions until you're actually around it.
I think that's a very honest answer that you're giving. Like, if you don't understand it, you don't know its capabilities.
Right.
You don't know what they can do just from being naive, not really being stupid.
Right.
Just not understanding.
Right.
So that's great. But I think it's just, it comes off when it's like the doubters, that people that are just like, there's no way possible that you can do that. And I get instead of being like, well, maybe you can, and I just don't know how you can. So let me see how you can.
I get that.
Yeah.
So having, I understand,
you know what I mean?
that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I thought this was fucked up. You just gotta have grace sometimes. 3rd grade teacher arrested for allegedly being drunk on the first day of school. What the fuck? She was going back to work.
I knew you was gonna change it.
Like, I'm just saying, like, she's going back. She's going back to work to be with some goddamn 3rd graders. How old is that? 8 years old? Some 8-year-olds? A bunch of fucking 8-year-olds, and you can't have a little swig?
8-year-olds full of shit, for real.
Yo, fuck them.
You ever met one?
Yeah, I've seen one in real life.
Hey, them niggas crazy.
Yo, for real. And you got to deal with multiple?
It's a lot. It is, and they not your kids.
They not. You don't go home with them. You don't tuck them in at night.
Yo.
You don't know who tucking them in at night.
And this goes back to you understanding everybody's ability. Some of us can't handle that shit.
Yo, get a drink. Yo, what's her bail? Do they say her bail up here?
I don't know. Just
because I'm about to bail her out.
Some Jack Daniels in her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna buy more liquor.
Shit.
That's not funny. You know why it's not funny though? I'm only saying that it's funny because
we're joking, of course.
But there was an incident where one of our daughter's bus driver, a substitute bus driver, was driving the kids drunk on a bus.
Well, you're not supposed to drink and drive, but teach and drink, they ain't never say anything bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you take an Uber to go teach the kids,
hell yeah, they ain't never say anything bad.
That's actually, you should get an award because that's responsible.
Exactly.
And they
teaching the kids.
Just ask the kids what they learned that day. What'd you learn? And then if the principal says it's in the curriculum, then I'll understand why.
Bam, they ready for this. They ready for the test.
What's my job? To learn, to teach.
And I taught them.
I taught them. All right.
Damn.
Oh my God. Oh God. Okay.
Was that bad?
No. It's terrible.
What are we watching? You've been watching Suits.
Wait, I do want to say about Simone Biles winning her eighth record championship. After winning a record,
because you like
winning a record 8 all around national title at the U.S. Gymnastics Championship. Nobody's ever done that. She is fucking amazing. Every time I watch her, like, this shit is just, it's wild. She's so fucking good. So
she is, man. She is.
Yeah, she's from Virginia, right? It's her, right? It's Gabby Douglas. Okay, but she's amazing. But
was that a racist thing?
No, I just remember they're 2 amazing black girl gymnasts and they're little.
You know what that reminds me of? The show we were watching. It brings us right into what we're watching.
Oh, okay. So what are we watching? Claim to Fame.
Claim the motherfucking fame.
And if y'all ain't seen the finale,
Spoiler.
you better I'm spoiling the fuck out of it, which is hilarious because somebody said, "Did y'all watch the finale?" And we didn't when they sent that to me. So we missed the last 2 episodes, but we just watched it. And on the second to last episode, they kept saying, so spoiler, the winner was Gabe, who is Nick Cannon's brother.
Yeah.
And there was a girl, Monet, that was up there, and we knew who it was.
Right.
Like
we knew who
her person was, but they kept saying her dad is JB Smoove. they kept saying she looked like Steve Harvey, but it was the white people saying it. And every time they said it, we was like, it
feels mad racist.
Feel a little racist. Like, I don't know.
Then they said Gabe looked like T-Pain.
They say he looked like T-Pain. I was like, oh, so every dark skinned nigga with dreads. But I said that real ignorant, like his brother is automatically going to grow dreads too. You know what I mean? But every time the girl was like, he looks just like Steve Harvey. And then the one girl that was like Tom Hanks' niece was naming all the regular black folks.
Oh, she was.
I forgot. It was just random shit. Like it was real regular, just, black folks, and they didn't look nothing like these people. At all.
And poor Chris was just sitting there like, really? Is that it?
It was like, it could be.
Wow.
But I felt like he would have figured it out, but they just
because he was smart.
They kept telling him all this dumb shit, and I was like, they have no idea. I was like, there's no way they're gonna know who Monet is.
Yeah.
There's no way.
But they didn't. It took the black people
to be like, it's probably JB Smooth.
Yeah.
They didn't know who she was to the last day.
And we knew that. As soon as we realized that JB Smooth was a person, because they said the SNL and Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I was like, JB Smooth. I know he was a writer up there.
Yeah.
As soon as we figured that one out,
because most people wouldn't have guessed the writer.
SNL, exactly.
Yeah, they kept saying Jay Pharoah.
Yeah, exactly. Which
that's why I said you had to tell them. That was hilarious. They were like, Jay Pharoah was on SNL.
Which, how you pointed out, not a bad guess.
It's not. I think
not a bad guess.
It's not at all. It's not at all.
when you line those two up, not a bad guess.
And one is just an older and younger.
Yeah, but no. But when we realized Monet was who she was, we thought she was gonna win.
Yeah, I wanted her to win so bad.
Fucking JB Smooth.
I want her to win so bad.
I did. But I'm not mad Gabe won.
I love Gabe too.
Because he was a nice dude.
He seemed like such a sweetheart. He seemed like he didn't want to get people out at all. Like,
yeah.
He did, but like when he had to let Carson go.
Carson, yeah.
He was like hurt about that.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, that show.
It's one of the best fucking shows on television.
And the way they edited that last show where we thought that Gabe was not going to guess Monet.
Yeah.
Because they never showed him saying her name. And then right after he did the guess, they show all these old clips of him saying it and guessing it. Yeah. Like the way they edited this show is so fucking good. I can't wait till the next season. I need a celebrity relative.
That's what I'm about to say. Like,
I'm about to go get me one.
Anybody out there got a celebrity relative that I can borrow? Just let me know.
This shit is great. It's such a good show. Yes. Yeah, okay. That was
really
good.
Is. Really is.
What else did we watch? I just been watching Suits.
You've been watching Suits.
I've been watching the fuck out of Suits. I'm only on season 3. I know there's 8 seasons. I know I'm late. I don't give a fuck. I watch the shit in the morning. I watch it at night. I love that show.
I watched the first episode of Ahsoka. Well, I didn't even get all the way through it, but it seemed like it's going to be really good. Ahsoka.
Okay, I didn't see that.
That's a Star Wars.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Star Wars world. I watched some. Oh, I've been watching Tulsa King. Like I started watching that months and months ago
when it first came out.
Yeah, but Kristen asked didn't want to watch it with me, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna watch it myself." So I've been watching Tulsa King, trying to catch up on that. It's such a good show if you've never watched it. And I'm finally trying to. And it hurts to say this, but I'm trying to get through the rest of Succession. Like it took me a while to say I'm gonna watch it, but yeah.
I've been watching AGC just because I've been missing things that I've been missing stuff. So I've been watching AGT. But my boys just got sent home, so I'm really upset about that. Hopefully they bring them back for like a wild card. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that we have? No. Remember, September 7th, we will be in Columbus, Ohio at the Funny Bone. September 13th, we'll be in Syracuse, New York at the Funny Bone, and Hartford, Connecticut on the 14th of September at the Funny Bone.
Yeah.
So make sure you get your tickets if you are in those areas. I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's it.
So
love y'all. Bye.
What the hell?
I wanted to say something too.
I say what I say, then you say.
Oh, then I can say? I just wanted to say something. Okay, go ahead.
With that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Love y'all. Bye.